Batter up, sports card collectors. We have a feel-good video today. I am going to sing the praises of TOPPS customer support. What? I know what you're saying, but they came through and they gave me great customer service, and we'll get into it in 1 second. First off, make sure you hit that subscribe button and click that little bell notification so you get that little ding whenever I put up a new video. I would greatly appreciate it, but let's not dilly-dally further. Check it out. We have two replacement items for videos that I have done showcasing the terrible damage that these had. Now, in hindsight, when it comes to this one, you'll see, based on the TOPPS On-Demand Mini here, these cards probably would have been okay. The box was horribly damaged, and like this was sliced open, and so I just didn't want to take a chance. I ended up opening up the other one, and I did get a Pete Alonso on-card autograph for this, which is great. See another one under here. Ooh, this would be... I would be thrilled if this was the Pete Alonso on-card autograph. And it is the Pete Alonso on-card autograph. Very nice. Oh, that's beautiful. That is great. So in hindsight, this probably would have been okay, but the problem was I bought two of these. I wanted to sell one to hopefully pay for the other one, which we'll see if that actually does happen. But I wasn't going to be able to sell it in that state. So I'm very happy that they replaced this. All in all, so let's backtrack just a little bit. We'll focus on this one. I reached out to them on October 16th, 2020, and I let them know that there was something wrong with this, and sent them the photos and sent them everything like that. And I did not hear back from them for 3 months until January 27th, 2021. At that time, it was authorized for a replacement, and then very quickly I received this on February 15th, 2020. So all in all, it took about 4 months to get this replaced, but once they actually replied to me, it was very quick moving, great communication. All I had to do was send it in, they received it, they sent it right back. So very little fighting I didn't have to fight with them. I was worried with how it was kind of sliced up here, that they were going to be like, oh, you looked in to see if there was an autograph or something like that, you know? But thankfully, the way this is packaged, there's actually a little case inside here, and you couldn't see anything, even if I wanted to splice it open. So thankfully, that wasn't the issue, and didn't have to worry about it. So this came in as a replacement, so that was great. And again, I have to sing praises for them. And then in the mini one, I'm going to splice in the footage now so you can see the difference into what they sent me this time versus what I received last time. So I'll let that play out right now. Ooh. Can you imagine the set that I've decided to collect? Complete Major League, so it's probably not Luis Robert. It's the Rangers. It's Nelson Cruz on the back here. So I've liked these when they were inserts in other TOPPS years, but oh my goodness, TOPPS, what are you doing? Oh, you have to be. I mean, this is you're protected in this box. This is the box is completely fine. What a disaster this is. Oh, come on, guys. Look at the corners here. Oh, TOPPS, you're going to have to hear from me, because look, all of the best cards are in the front here. We've got a 9 out of 25 crumbled, a 5 out of 5 flattened. That one actually looks decently oak. Nope, top is mangled. Dave Winfield. Oh my goodness. A Nico Hoerner that's probably wrecked. What a disaster this is. What would normally be really, really not. I am completely thrown off my game. This one actually looks potentially all right. Wow. I am just, yeah, this is all nicked up on the side here. Unbelievable, Topps. What are you doing? So as you could see, wow, that was not good. It had a foil pack inside. So we'll see what this is. If it doesn't have what I think it does, I mean, I can feel it. So I think I know what they got. If it doesn't have one, I actually have another one off to the side here that I can show you. But I was able to piggyback on the Pete Alonso return. So I emailed them on March 3rd about this, saying, hey, you know, thanks for the Pete Alonso. I also have this issue. They replied on March 15th with an authorization. And by March 25th, after I sent in my cards, I received this. So great turnaround. That's under a month turnaround. Excellent customer service. And like I thought, now instead of it being in that foil pack that you saw in the video, now it's in a nice jewel case. It's still got the same on-demand box. So without further ado, now that I've finished rambling, let's get a little rip going on here with Topps 2020 mini on-demand set. So that's great. So this should have 3 parallels. If we're lucky, we'll have an autograph. And I hope we do, because we actually did get an autograph on the last one, although it ended up being damaged. So hopefully that they would take that into account. I don't know if they will though. So we'll see what we got here. So that's interesting. The top card is not a parallel, whereas the last set it was. If you guys are brand new to this set, let me see if I have, I don't have a 2020 card around. I do have a 2020 card around. Speaking of damage, check this bad boy out. This is from one of my complete set videos. Look at that little tail up there. I don't know if I can get that to focus up because of the background stuff. Look at that tail. Woo-wee! And yeah, down here too. This is how it came out of a complete set. So I'll block the next card so I don't see it. That gives you a little bit of an example about how where we're at with size-wise with these mini cards. Okay, so interesting that the top card is not a parallel. We're supposed to get at least 3 parallels. We are going to get a numbered out of 5 card, which is great, unless this is I don't think they do advanced stat ones like that. No, they don't do that. So that's just a base card, Tyler Wade. So our first parallel card, looks like we might have 4 parallel cards. Ooh, here we go. Chris Bryant, 8 of 10. Ooh, there's a nice one. Rookie Aaron Savali, out of 5. And then we get the Bamba brothers out of 25. And we get a bonus numbered parallel, Brock Holt out of 10. So not too shabby. Now, I will say obviously the quality is much better on these ones. Although I did just notice, let me pick these up now. They're so light. Yeah, that one's good. That one's all set. The Aaron Savali, unfortunately, probably our best card, has some damage there. But you know what? Here's the thing. I would you know, I could make a case to get angry because I'm like, oh, you know, I replaced these, and, you know, these are replacement for damaged cards, and they should be perfect, and blah, 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 blah. But this right here, I classify that as just like, I mean, it's just standard wear. That's just the gamble you're going to take. You know, that's acceptable to me. Obviously, if you're paying for like a TOPPS Transcendent case or something like that, you probably don't want, you know, something like that when you're paying $30,000 for cards. You kind of want them to be case fresh, if you will. But something like this, it's like a $30 box. Like, all right, it's not going to be perfect. I want it to be perfect, but the fact of the matter is not everything is going to be a PSA 10 right out of the case or right out of the pack. So this, to me, is acceptable damage. That's just regular wear. The video, as you saw, was completely unacceptable. Like, that was bad. So, all right, without further ado, let's see what we got for the rest of it. Obviously, we're looking for some of the big rookies. Hopefully we can get some. Would love the Luis Robert, would love this card's stuck together. Luis Thorpe, Ronald Acuna, very nice. Zach Davies, Cal Ripken, Bo Bichette. I would love Yordan. Any of the top rookies would be great. Miguel Cabrera, Chris Sale, that's a cool one. Julio Urias, Francisco Lindor. So we're getting some of the stars, but so far nothing great when it comes to, ooh, I thought that was going to be Fernando Tatis Jr.'s Gold Cup, but it's Brian Reynolds. There we go. There's George Springer. I'll have to do a little side-by-side comparison. That'll be kind of cool. All right, Mark McGuire, Jalen Beeks, Vlad Guerrero, and Lou Gehrig. I think, unless this is like normal, at least this one of these is definitely a short print, so that's cool. 378 284 and then 632. Wow. 9099. I think we have two short prints and one is, oh, you know what? Oh boy, this is confusing. I'm gonna have to so I don't look like a complete novice. So 9099 is series 2, update series. So here's an update series. Right here is 588. So the Vlad is definitely or the Lou Gehrig is definitely a short print. And it might even be, that might even be a super short print. So that's wonderful. That's a great one. Chris Bryan, you're going to take a little seat there. We're going to put the Lou Gehrig one up there. And then Vlad Guerrero out of Series 1. Let's see, here is, yep, that's also a short print. So there we go. That's great. Those are lovely, lovely little treats. So now I would assume that maybe it's a make good type, like, hey, sorry about that. But I also would, let me tilt it up just a little bit so you can enjoy those. I assume that when it's something like this where the cards are, you know, they're set prints, and there's, you know, a set number that's basically made to order. And I'm just going back through to make sure at the tail end here that, I mean, I suppose Jalen Beeks could be one as well, but I don't believe it is. It's not. There's a set number that they receive, that they ship out after they receive the orders. So there's not like there's a ton of them lying around, but I'm sure that they actually set aside a certain amount for, you know, this kind of an instance here. But that's kind of cool, just having those two. So it could be a make good, but it also could just be like, hey, here's what we have left over, have at it. So again, big time thumbs up to Topps. You took a bad situation and you made it right, and you definitely made it right with some couple short prints, an extra parallel. So I'm not going to complain about not getting an autograph. I mean, that's also was a bummer that I got an autograph in the first one and didn't get it in this one. But you know, again, I'll take this. This is a good enough make do. I appreciate the gesture. Great customer service, excellent all around. You know, I'm thrilled. I am a happy customer, and I think it's important for people in this community. You can tell who's a collector and who is a flipper by how they would deal with something like this. This is a company making something right, doing what they can to say, hey, sorry about that. Here's the customer service. Here's this. And it's up to us as the collectors to recognize this and praise Topps to say, thank you. This is great. This is a good make do. You know, we need to encourage this. We need to encourage, obviously I'd love quicker turnaround time, but hey, the hobby has never been more on fire than it is right now. I'm willing to even say that it is more popular right now than it has ever been. And that's including the home run race in the 90s, you know, whenever, or, you know, 2000s, when everyone was going crazy for baseball cards. But, you know, this is the junk wax era, all that jazz. I think this is more popular right now than it ever has been. So, again, I think it's up to us to say, thank you, great job, I appreciate it. So, not bad. We got a rookie, decent, very decent name too. Savali had a great year. So, a couple fan favorites. Brock Holt, I know who that one's going to go to, even though he's in the wrong uniform. And that's going to go over to Ed at AIAB for AIAB card breaks. Great community. That's the community I belong to. So look them up if you are in need of a great card community. And then check out those awesome short prints up there. So really excited with this. Thank you very much, Topps, for making a bad situation or taking a bad situation and making it right. So I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you for watching today. Make sure you comment down below with whatever your card was the favorite, and let me know also if you've ever dealt with Topps customer service and if you've had any horror stories or if you've had some great success stories and you want to praise them. So I would appreciate that. Make sure you follow me on Instagram and Twitter at GDubsCollects, and most importantly, keep the hobby alive. Keep on collecting.